man is that? He can report as seen by his plight of the revolt the new escape.
This is the sergeant, who like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend. Say to the king the knowledge of the broil, as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their eyes. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, he stroked with bloody execution. Like valor's minion carved out his passage, till he faced the slave, which never shook hands, nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the knave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentlemen,
With the Norwegian lord surveying vantage, refurbished arms and new supplies of men, began a precious sword.
dismayed not this our captains Macbeth and Banquo?
Yes, as sparrows, eagles of the hair the line. If I say sooth, I must report they were, as cannons overcharged with double crack, so they doubly redouble strokes upon the foe. And I'm faint, my ashes cry for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honor both. Go get insurgents. Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Rock.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
From fight, great king, where the Norwegian banners ploughed the sky and fan our people forth. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that was his loyalty, the Thane of Gordon, began a dismal conflict, till Macbeth confronted him with self-comparison. Point against point, rebellious, arm against arm, curbing his lavish, and to conclude, victory fell on him.
Great happiness. No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interests. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title, beat Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
When shall we free meet again in thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the holy call is done, when the battle is lost and won, that will be as the sun. Where's the plain? On the hill, there to meet with Macbeth. There is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and fill the air. A drum, Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus to go about, thrice to thine and thrice to mine, thrice again to make up nine. Peace! The charms wound up. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and fill the air.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it from the forest? What are these, so withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, but yet are on it? Did you, or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me. You should be women, but your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, hail Glamis.
fear things that do sound so fair. In the name of truth, are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble habit and of royal hope, that he seems wrapped withal. To me, you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grains will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor your hate.
Hail, lesser than Macbeth and greater. Hail, not so happy, yet much happier. Hail, thou shalt get king, though thou be none. So all hail, Banquo and Macbeth, Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers! Tell me more. By my father's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman. And to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
As the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Cawdor too. Went it not so?
It's the self-same tune and words. Who's here?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. And when he reads thy personal venture in the rebel's fight, his wonders and his praises do content, which should be thine or his.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master's stand, only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee.
And, for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, in which addition, hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who is the king lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life, which he deserves to lose, because treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind. Thank you for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings? And those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them.
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the ground, besides the Thane of Cawdor. But it is strange, and oftentimes to win us to our heart. The instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word I crave.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder is yet but fantastical, shakes my single state of man. That function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Look how our partners rap.
If chance will have me king, why? Chance may crown me without my stir.
New honors come upon him. Like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Come what come may, time in the hour runs to the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, this day upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us toward the king. Come, friends. Think upon what had chanced, and at more time, the interim having waited. Let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very glad.
Till then, enough.
Execution done on order. Are not those in commission yet returned?
My liege, they have not yet come back. But I have spoke with one who saw him die, who did report, very frankly, confessed his reasons, implored your highness's pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. He died as one that had been studied in his death, and threw away the dearest thing he owed, as it were careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. O worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now was heavy on me. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than all can pay. Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee and labor to make thee full of growing.
The service and loyalty I owe, in doing it, pays itself. Your Highness's part is to receive our duty, and our duties are to your throne and state, children and servants, which do but what they should, by doing everything safe toward your loving.
Noble Banco, that hast no less deserved, nor must be known, no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland. Signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers, from hence to Inverness and bind us further to you.
I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach.
My worthy Godor,
The Prince of Cumberland. This is a step on which I must fall down, or else overleap, for it lies in my way. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be. Which the eye fears. When it is done, you see.
let's after him, whose care is gone before to bid us welcome. It is a fearless kinsman.
rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised. Lay to thy heart and farewell. Glamorous thou art, and corder, and shall be what you have been promised. Thou art great, art not without ambition. What thou would highly, that would thou holily. Thou would not play false, and yet would wrongly want. Yet do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to take the easiest way. Hie thee hither that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round that faith and metaphysical aid that seem thee crowned withal. The king comes here tonight. Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him? Who was so would have had informed for preparation. So please you, it is true, our thane is coming. Great Glamis, worthy porter, greater than both by the all hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond the ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent turned in. He that's coming must be provided for. And you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which to all our nights and days to come gives solely sovereign sway and mastery. Leave all the rest to me.
Castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. Cheesy our honored hostess.
All our services, twice done and then done double, are insignificant against those honors, deep and broad, wherewith your majesty loads our house. For the sake of peace and dignity, we welcome you to Inverness.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. Love him highly and shall continue our graces toward him. By your leave, hostess.
Oh no! The raven himself is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements.
If it were done, for well if it were done quickly. If only the assassination would curb the consequence. But the even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips.
Oh, come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, and fill me from crown to toe of direst cruelty.
He's here in double trust. First, as I'm his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deep.
Make thick my blood and stop up the access and passage to remorse.
Second, as his host, I should against his murder shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan has been so clear in his great office that his virtues will bleed like angels, and pity, like a naked newborn babe, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind.
Take my for Gaul. Come, quick night, and fall thee in the dullest smoke of hell.
I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
Let not the keen knife see the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of dark, to cry, hold, hold. How now, what news?
We shall proceed no further in this business.
Was the hope drunk, wherein you dressed yourself? What beast was it then, that made you break this great enterprise to me? When you durst do it, you were a man.
If we should fail,
We fail? But screw your courage in the sneaking place, and we will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, I with wine and wassail so contrived that memory shall be of you. Then what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? His officers will bear the guilt of our great well.
bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted metal should contain nothing but males. I am settled. Mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart does know. Is this dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee now, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones straight of my whereabouts. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Murder. God bless us.
Amen. Amen. Sticks in Macbeth's throat. Sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep that lifts up the ravened sleep of care. The death of each day's life. So labor fast. Far of earth's mind. Great nature set it forth. Sleep nourisher in life's peace. Macbeth hath murdered sleep, and therefore Porter shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more. Who was it that thus charged? What? Worthy king, go get some water and wash this filthy witness with your hands.
With all great Neptune's ocean, wash this blood clean from my hand. No, this my hand, or rather the multitudinous seas in incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I heard a knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chambers. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy it is there. Huh? More knocking. Get on your nightgown.
Wake Duncan with thy knocking. I would thou could.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were a porter of Hellgate, he should have turned old turning the key.
Was it so late, friend, or you went to bed, that you do lie so late? Is thy master stirring? Ah, knocking has awaked him. Here he comes. Good morning. Is the king stirring, worthy Thane?
Not yet. I'll bring you to him.
Oh, horror, horror, horror. Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee. Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke open the Lord's anointed temple.
Me knew his majesty.
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new goggin. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourself. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell. Banco, Malcolm, look on death itself. See the great doom's image. Ring the bell.
What's the business that such hideous trumpet falls to the sleepers of the house? Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, it is not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Our royal master is murdered.
Bula! What in our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Dear dove, I prithee, constantly
died but an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant, there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere least is left this sword to drag on. The head, the spring, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
By whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were covered with blood, and so were their daggers, which had wiped we found.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury, that I did kill them.
Why did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. Surely Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. There the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unwiped. Who could refrain? My violent love outrun the reason. I did kill them.
Help me! Help!
Look to the lady.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Welcome, David.
I can remember well, within the volume of which in time I have seen hours dreadful and things strange. But this sober night has stifled former knowing. By the clock, it is day, and yet the dark night strangles the sun. Is it night's predominance, or the day's change, that darkness does the face of the earth and tomb?
This unnatural. Duncan's horses, a thing most strange. Turned wild with nature, broke their stalls, flung out, as they would make war with mankind. They ate each other. They did so. To the amazement of mine eyes, they looked upon.
It's unnatural, even like the deed that's done. On Tuesday last, a falcon, too ringed in a pride of play, was by a mousing owl, hawked at and killed.
Here comes good Macbeth. How goes the world, sir, now?
Malcolm and Donald Wayne, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Then it is most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to Scone.
Where is Duncan's body?
Carried to Comkin, the sacred storehouse of his predecessor and guardian of their bones. Will you to Scone? No, cousin, I will find.
Oh my God. You see.
Here's our chief guest. Tonight, we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are forever bound.
Ride you this afternoon. You guys on Cleon's with you.
Aye, my good lord.
Hie you to horse then. Adieu. We'll return at night. Forget not our peace.
My lord, I will not.
Let every man be master of his time. Till 7 at night. Till supper time. God be with you.
Thou hast us now. King, fodder, Glamis, all. As the feared women promised, and I fear thou playedst most foully for it.
But yet it was should not stand in thy posterity, that myself should be the root and bud of many things. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their pieces shine, why the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well? Set me up in hope? But hush, no more.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Fears in Banco stick deep. As much he dares, to that dauntless temper, he hath the wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is due. He chid the sisters when they first put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. On my head they placed fruitless crown, no son of mine succeeded. If it be so, for Banco's sons have I murdered the gracious Duncans, only for them, to make them kings? Rather than so, Banco, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight. Degrees. Sit down. I bid you a hearty welcome.
Thanks to your Majesty.
Pronounce it to me, sir, to all our guests. To my heart beats, they are welcome.
Both sides are even. Here, I'll sit in the midst. Be large in mirth, and on we'll drink a measure the table round.
Most royal sir, Leon's escaped, safe in a ditch, right Banco, 20 gashes on head.
Where the grown serpent lies, the worm that's fled. Hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present.
My royal lord, you do not give the chair, We await thy presence.
Sweet, remember the answer. Now, good digestion wait on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness sit.
Here are we now, our country's honor aloof, with the grace person of our Banco present.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please your highness to grace us with your royal company.
Table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moved your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gaudy locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness in our bed.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. I tell you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. He will again be well. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one, that dare look upon that which might appall the devil.
Oh, nonsense! This is the very painting of your fear. The air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Shame! Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there, look. How say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst nod, speak too.
What? Quite unmanned in folly.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame! My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity that is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit. Bring me some wine. I drink to the general joy of the table, and to our dearest friend Banco, whom we miss. Would he were here. Avaunt, and quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold.
Think of this, good peers, which is a thing of custom. 'Tis no other. Only it spoils the pleasure of time.
What man dare? I dare. Make any shape but that, and my firm nerve shall never tremble, or be alive again. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Why so? Be gone. I'm a man again. Pray you, sit still.
You displaced mirth. Broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Such things be? How can you behold such sights, and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, when mine is blanched with fear?
What sights, my lord?
I tell you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Questions enrage him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order if you're going, but go at once. Good night and better health. Attend his majesty.
I will tomorrow to the weird sisters. More shall they speak. For now, I am bent to know, by the worst means, the worst. I'm in blood steeped in too far. Strange things I have in head, the will to hand, which must be acted on, or they may be scanned.
Not had. All spent when our desire is gone without intent. 'Tis better to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful.
Kill it.
We'll have blood.
That's the.
They say blood, we'll have blood.
Is the recording?
Stones have been known to move, and cease to speak. Augurs and understood relations have brought forth the secretest man of love.
This is a 4GB.
That seasons of all nature. Sleep.
Come,
delete all the other photos. No, multi-delete. There is no multi-delete. Okay. Okay, now delete. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Multi-delete. I have copies of One by one. I think my camera settings must be like really high. Fire. Okay, we got that water. There's no way we could have had 32 GB of video. Did you understand these settings? It is HD, full HD. That's why. But even mine is full HD.
I say, things have been strangely warm. The gracious Duncan was fatigued of Macbeth, married, he was dead. And the right valiant Banquo walked too late, and Cleance fled. Men must not walk too late. And I hear from broad words, and cause he paid his credit at the tyrant's feet, Macduff lived in disgrace. So, can you tell me where he bestowed himself?
The son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant holds the due of God, lives in the English court, and received by the most pious Edward with grace and high respect. Thither Macduff is gone to pray the holy king upon his will, that by these we may again give to our tables meat, sleep to our nights, free from our feasts and banquet bloody nights. And this report hath so exasperated the king that he prepares for some attempt of war.
Sent he to Macduff?
He did, and with an absolute sir, not I, with a sender return.
And that well might advise him to a caution, to hold what distance his wisdom can provide.
I'll send my prayers with him.
Lips of dew, silvered in the moon's eclipse. Nose of Turk in Tartar's lips. Finger of a bird-strangled babe. Ditch delivered by a dove. Make the gruel thick and slab. Add thereto a tiger's children for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood. Then the charms firm and good. I was thinking of myself. Something wicked this way. Oh, beloved, whoever knows.
How now, you secret black and midnight man? Answer me, what I ask.
Say, if thou'st rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call them, let me see them.
Come high or low, thyself in office, deftly show. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware, Macduff. Beware the Thane of Time. Dismiss me. Enough. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Lie metal, proud, and take no care. Who charts, who frets, or who conspires are. Macbeth shall never vanquish thee, until great Barnabas the Highlands native shall come against thee.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree, and fix its earthbound roots? Sweet bottomless, good, yet my heart throbs to no one. Tell me if your eyes can tell so. Shall banquet ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
Where are they? Gone. Let this pernicious hour stand aye accursed in the calendar. Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that trust them. I did hear galloping of horse. Who was it that came by?
It is two or three, my lord, that bring you word. Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
Time. Thou anticipatest by direct thought. From this moment, the very first things of my heart shall be the first things of my hand. And even now, to crown my thought with that, be thought and done. The castle of Macduff, I will surprise, seize upon fire, give to the edge of the sword, his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him to his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come, bring me where they are.
body of the whole body. Well, well, well. May God in peace, sir. This disease is beyond my practice. Yet, I have known those which have walked in their sleep, who have peacefully died in their bed. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again. Banquos, bury. He cannot come out so mad. Even so, to bed. To bed. To bed. There's nothing yet again. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. Will she go now to bed directly? Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their death pillows discharge their secrets. More need she the divine than the physician. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance and still keep eyes upon her. So, good night. I think, but dare not speak. Good night, good doctor.
The English power is near, led on by Malcolm, his uncle Seward, and good Macduff. Revenge is born in them.
Near Burnham Wood. Shall we meet them? That way are they coming.
What does the tyrant?
Great Johnson in, he's strongly fortified. Some say mad. Others that lesser hate him do call it valiant fury.
Now does he feel his secret murders sticking on his hands? Those he commands move only in command, nothing in love. Does he feel his title hang loose about him, like a giant's robe on the dwarf's feet?
Well, march we on as much as it needs to dew the sovereign flood and drown the weeds. Make we our march towards Burnham.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all, till Burnham removes Dunsany. I cannot taint with fear. What's the boy, Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that do. All mortal consequences pronounce me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of woman shall ever have power upon thee. Then fly, false Danes, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by, and the heart I bear, shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear.
Soldiers, sir.
What soldiers? Those linen cheeks of thine are counselors to fear. What soldiers?
The English force, so please you.
Satan. I'm sick at heart when I behold. Satan, I say, if this push will cheer me ever, or deceive me now. I have lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into the seer, the yellow wheat, and that which should accompany old age, as honor, love, obedience, troops of friends, I must not live to have, but in their stead, curses, not loud, but deep, mount honor, breath, which the poor heart fain deny, and dare not. Satan!
What is your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which is reported.
I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor.
It? It is not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses. Skirt the country round. Hand those that talk of fear. Give me my armor. How does the patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she's struck by thick coming fancies that before from her death.
Cure her of that. Cleanse the stuffed bosom of the perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart.
Wherein the patient must minister to himself.
Come, put mine armor on. Give me my staff. Satan, send out. If thou couldst, doctor, cross the water of my land and find it and purge it to a sound and pristine health. I will not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham would come to Dunsinane.
For right from Dunstable away and clear, profit again should hardly draw me here.
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery, and report of them.
It shall be done.
Hang out our banners on the outward wall. The cry still, they come. Our castle strength will laugh, a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie, till famine and aid keep them up.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it. As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon he thought, began to move.
Liar and slave,
Let me endure your wrath if you not pursue. Within this 3 mile, you will see it coming. I say, a moving yoke.
if thy speak is false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive, till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not. If thou dost for me as I pull in resolution, and doubt, and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth.
Fear not, till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane.
And now, a wood comes toward Dunsinane. If this which he avouches does appear, there is no flying hence, nor tarrying here. Blow wind, come rack, at least we'll die with harness on our back. They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear like, I must fight the course. Now near enough. Your leafy screens throw down and show like those you are.
Make all our trumpets speak. Give them all breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death. Run, hellhound, run!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee, but yet thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloody a villain, thy terms can give thee out. shall tell thee. Macbeth was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better-hearted man, and feed these jumping feet, no more believe, that falter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our home. I will not fight with thee.
Then yield, Lord.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet. Though Burnham would, he comes to done today. And thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body, I throw my warlike shield. Lay on my jumps, and down beat him that first cries. Hold, enough!
All hail, King of Scotland.
Thank you so much. We are grateful to everyone who has tirelessly, uninhibitedly supported us. Like all events in school, we here represent the large group of friends, colleagues, and well-wishers who have been in the background holding the fort for us. We thank all the teachers who let us use their academic time for our practice sessions, the dining hall for providing us with sumptuous food during extended practice sessions, friends helping us with lights and microphone, invitations, supervising the making of the props, stage setup, makeup, costumes. Thank you very much, all of you. Now please allow me to introduce the cast and crew of tonight's production. The actors can only execute the vision of the playwright once motivated suitably. We have a team of exceptionally talented young people who, while remaining in the background, created for us the backbone of this production. I'm talking about the props and the backstage team. May I please welcome Maya Chakravarti, Devi Mohappa, Sneha Bhansali, Ishwar Rajput, Komal Shah, Sneha Kamath, Smriti Mathur, Amarnath Patel, Johanna Ayala, and Payal Devana. We had 37 children on stage today, So to organize their costumes was no mean task. The Sisyphean task was carried out by Anvi Malik and Diya Mukherjee. If music be the food of love, play on, said Shakespeare. In the same spirit, our very talented, creative, a tad impulsive, music team created and composed musical pieces for the play. I welcome them on stage. Kaira Miriam Manjuna, Rohan Dayanidhi, Ashwin Girish, and Uzair Ram. In order for us to provide variety and suitably edit the play, our young choreographers choreographed the mimes and the dances for the play. Please welcome Aishna Benegal, Tasma Mahesh, and Anvi. For they not only choreographed the pieces, but also painstakingly taught their very playful classmates to execute their plans. All these isolated sections would not have been transformed into a cohesive play had I not had the support of a person who single-handedly handled the logistics of rehearsals and doubled as a prompter. May I please call upon Mohita Kayastha? We come to the actors now. You would have noticed that many of them have been engaged in areas hitherto mentioned. So when we needed more characters, they doubled as actors too. The murderers in mine, Trisha Reddy, Ashwin Girish, and Anvi Malik. The ladies in dance, Komal Shah, Monica, Rahel Rao, Kasmi, Anvi, Krishna, Diya, and Kaira. The guards, the messengers, and the soldiers, Amar, Ishwar, Johanna, Sonali Jagirdar, Trisha, Payal, and Dhiti Jain. Now, if you please move this side because people who are standing here are not very visible to the audience. Okay. The bleeding sergeant was played by Aishna Benegal. Satan was played by Amar. The old man in conversation with Ross was played by Rahil Seth. A lord, Rohan Dayanidhi. The royal doctor, Smaina Kamath. The gentlewoman attending on Lady Macbeth, Diya Mukherjee. The Thane of Ross, Oran Brahmajan. Angus, Madhumitha Gopakumar. The three apparitions, Tasmai, Rahel, and Mohita. Banco, Anashia Gandhikota. Sneha. Lord and Lady Macbeth and their child, Pratik Mahindra, Maya and Niharika respectively. King Duncan, Sharan Adhikar. His son, the Prince of Cumberland, Malcolm, Rushan Patel. The spirits propelling the movement of the play, the three witches, Aditi Gauri Shankar. And Disha Deshpande. Their very, very ambitious victim Macbeth, played by Ayush Kundu. Nityan Kwatra. Mayank Bide. And Kshitij Kailas. And the soul of the play, Lady Macbeth, Spandana Chattopadhyay. And Shringi Diva Vikram. So good. Thank you.
Directors Chitrandi and Achati.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience and thank you for your generous applause. The buses shall leave at 7:30, and those of you who are staying for dinner are welcome to join us in the dining hall.